Beauty Free 14. I hope you guys are all doing very well today. Today's video is not going to be one of my typical normal videos that I usually do that have to do with beauty or fashion, but today I'm going to be talking about my biggest pet peeves. Now, if you guys do not know what pet peeves are, it is just things that really do annoy you or just irritate you, gets under your skin, all of that. And I will say I have a lot of them. If you guys get offended by any of these things, please don't get offended. Like, I'm not speaking personally to you. These are just things that typically do get on my nerves. Everyone has something that gets on their nerves, so please do not get mad at me. So my number one pet peeve is when people do not have manners. Whether you are coughing, sneezing, farting, yawning, just cover your mouth or say excuse me. It's not that big of a deal. I'm pretty sure everyone's mother, maybe all, has taught their kids to have manners, or whether to say excuse me or just please or things like that, because I just hate when people do not have manners, especially when you're yawning, coughing, sneezing, anything that is very includes germs like around me. That gets on my nerves so much. It only takes a second to cover your mouth when you yawn or sneeze or cough. My second pet peeve is when people come into my room knowing that my door was closed, and when it's time for them to get out of my room, they just leave my door wide open. Like, haven't you seen my door was closed before you came into my room? Just close it on your way out. It's not that big of a deal, especially when I'm in my bed, under my covers, under my nice, warm, fluffy covers. I literally have to get out of my bed to close the door after you decided to not want to close my door, even though you just saw it open. You just saw it closed. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard to close my door when you come in and out of my room. Number 3 would definitely be fake people. I really cannot stand fake people, whether you are just instigating or if you don't like a person and you're nice to them. Like, if you don't like a person, don't talk to them. Like, simple as that. Like, I don't see why you have to talk about them, or you're just being nice to them in their face and then behind their back you talk about them. Like, I just do not like that. I feel like I'm a person that sticks to my words, and I believe everyone should just stick to their words. If you're gonna say something, stick to it. Don't change up or try to hurt people's feelings by being fake. Number 4 would definitely be when people do not answer their text messages or their phone calls. And I know there are circumstances where you cannot answer your phone or you cannot text back right away, but I feel like everyone has a phone on them. Like, this is the 21st century where literally everyone has an iPhone or a smartphone, and literally everyone has their phone on them, whether it's in your hand or in your pocket, in your purse. Everyone always has their phone on them, so I really don't see why it's so hard to answer back a text message or a phone call. Number 5 would definitely have to be when I constantly have to repeat myself over and over and over. Like, I absolutely hate that. It gets on my nerves so much. Like, I understand if you haven't heard what I said for 2 times, 1 time, but when it gets to 3 times or 4 times and you're just like, that gets on my nerves so much. Next, I definitely have to say that definitely gets on my nerves is when someone uses the bathroom and they use the last piece of the toilet paper and they do not replace the roll. That aggravates me so much. I don't see why it's so difficult to get another toilet paper and put it on after you just finished it. This also goes for when you use your Keurig. If you guys have a Keurig at home, you definitely know what I'm talking about. But you have to refill the water for the Keurig in order for it to run, and in order for it to make your drinks and stuff. But when the water is empty, I don't see why it's so hard to fill it right back after you just finished it. Number 7 would definitely have to be when someone interrupts me when I'm talking. Like, if I have to constantly have to repeat myself once again and then you just interrupt me in the middle of me trying to explain something, that really does get on my nerves. Number 8 is something that I have to deal with a lot with school, like in my school. It's when someone only talks to you when they need something. Like, why do you only talk to me when you need something? Just because you need my homework or you need my help doesn't mean you should only talk to me then. Like, I feel like you should talk to me all the time. Number 10 is actually something that I actually have to experience in school as well, and this is when people walk super duper slow on purpose, or they just don't even realize that they're walking slow, but I literally have to stop right behind you because you're walking so slow. Also, people just randomly stop in the hallways, like they're walking, right, and then obviously they're just like skirt, and then they just stop. Like, that just makes no sense to me. Have some consideration for the other people that are in the hallway, and we won't have a problem. Number 12 would definitely be loud people in general. Anyone that's extra or just loud, I just really cannot stand. I'm sorry. I know everyone's different. I know there are more enthusiastic people out there. However, I am someone that is very calm and I'm very chill. So when someone's very loud and just very, like, I wouldn't say energetic, like I love energetic people. However, if you're just constantly loud and extra all the time, wanting attention, it just doesn't fly with me. Like, I get headaches from that. Literally, I get headaches. Number 13 is actually pretty funny, but it is something that gets on my nerves. When you're watching a TV show or a movie and the person next to you keeps talking constantly. Like, why are you talking during the movie? Just watch the movie and we'll see what happens. Okay, so this is actually another pet peeve that I have, and it may have to just be with my insecurities, because everyone has insecurities, whether you like it or not, but I absolutely hate when people hold their phone like this. Like, I don't know why it gets to me so much, but I constantly feel like you're taking a picture of me or you're just taking a video of me, and I need to be ready to take that picture. I need to be ready to take that video. Like, I need to fix my hair, put some lip gloss on in order for you to take that picture. So if you're videoing me like this and I'm not ready, that does not suit me at all. Another pet peeve that I have is when I show you a picture on my phone and the person just continues to keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and they just like go on all my apps and all of my social media. Like, no, I only showed you that one picture. You do not need to search my phone. And I know you guys are probably like, what the heck, like, are you trying to hide something? But I'm really not trying to hide anything. It's just that I showed you that one picture, so that means I only want you to see that one picture, you know? Also, my next pet peeve is when someone constantly asks me if who I'm looking cute for. Like, they're always like, who are you looking cute for? Just because I'm dressed nicely. And honestly, I don't feel like I need to be looking cute for anyone except for myself, and that is exactly who I'm trying to look cute for. I like looking cute for school for myself because it builds my confidence and it makes me feel better about myself. So I'm not really trying to look better for any other people, or I'm not trying to look better for guys or anything like that. Number 18 is actually something that I kind of went over, but it's people that love attention. Like, I hate people that want attention, they seek attention, and whether you are putting your life on social media, like, if you're sad or you're happy or you're mad, like, no one cares. Like, no one needs to know your life. Keep it personal, keep your business to yourself. We do not need to know, and we do not need all that attention. Number 19 is when people stare at you, and this is kind of something that really does annoy me as well. It's just creepy and it's weird and it just makes me uncomfortable. I noticed that a lot of children do this as well, not only adults, and I know children are probably pretty confused and they just have like a lot of questions to ask. However, I feel like their parents to teach them not to stare, and it's not very polite. It makes people feel uncomfortable. At least it makes me feel uncomfortable when you're just staring at me and you're not saying anything. So that also gets on my nerves. Number 20 is actually something that once again goes on at my school, is when people tell me that, oh, we should hang out, or you're too quiet, or something like that. Like, when they tell, the same people that tell me that we should hang out or we should talk more are the same people that walk past me in the hallways. Like, that makes no sense. Also, I absolutely hate when people tell me that I wear way too much makeup and they think that I'm wearing makeup because I'm self-conscious. Now, I'm definitely self-conscious about some things, but that is not the reason why I wear makeup. I wear makeup because I love it. It's just something that I have. It's definitely a passion that I have. My last pet peeve that at least I can remember is when people think that drugs and alcohol are cool. And of course, alcohol, if you just drink it moderately and you take it the way you're supposed to take it, obviously it's fine, but for people that are actually like drug addicts and alcoholics think that, oh, it's cool to get drunk and it's cool to do drugs, woohoo. It's not cool at all. Like, you're just gonna hurt yourself in the end, and I don't understand why people think it's so cool to take drugs or to be an alcoholic. Like, you're actually damaging yourself, so I don't see why you think it's so cool. So that was the last thing that definitely gets on my nerves or is my pet peeves. I'm pretty sure I have way more pet peeves out there, but I will probably make like a second addition to this video because I feel like I didn't talk about everything that annoys me, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be more pet peeves that I have. But no further ado, I did not try to make this a negative video. It just so happens to be because I'm talking about the things that I don't like. So please don't get mad at me, but thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.